What if I told you that one of the most dangerous things you do every single day, something you do dozens of times without even thinking about it, could be quietly setting you up for a devastating fall? Not walking upstairs, not stepping into the shower, something far more ordinary than that. I'm talking about simply turning around, that split second when you change direction, walking to the kitchen, spinning around in the hallway, pivoting in the grocery store. That moment is when thousands of seniors end up on the floor every single year. And the frightening part, most of them never saw it coming. If you're over 70 and you've ever felt a little wobbly when you change direction, or if someone you love has taken a fall while just going about their normal day, then this video is absolutely for you. Today, I'm going to walk you through one incredibly powerful technique and 5 supporting exercises that can dramatically lower your risk of falling when you turn. These are the exact same tools I share with my patients in the clinic, and I've seen them change lives. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I strongly recommend you hit that subscribe button right now and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another health tip made just for you. These videos are created specifically for people over 50 who want to stay active, stay independent, and stay safe. And if you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments below. If it's not quite what you were looking for, type 0 so I can understand how to make better content for you. I read every single comment and your feedback truly matters. Why falls after 70 are so serious? Let me take just a moment to talk about why falls matter so much for people in this age group. Because it's not just about bumps and bruises. As we age, many of us develop a condition called osteoporosis, a thinning and weakening of the bones. What this means in practical terms is that a fall that might have been minor at age 40, a trip, a stumble, a slip can result in a serious fracture at age 70 or older. We're talking about broken hips, broken wrists, fractured vertebrae. These are injuries that can require surgery, long hospital stays, and months of recovery. In some cases, they permanently reduce a person's ability to live independently. Beyond the physical consequences, falls create a kind of fear that takes on a life of its own. I've seen it so many times in my clinic. A person falls once, maybe doesn't even break anything, but after that fall, they become afraid to move. They stay home more. They stop doing the activities they love. They lose strength from inactivity, which ironically makes them more likely to fall again. It's a cycle, and breaking out of it starts with prevention. So if there's one message I want you to take from this video today, it's this: falls are not inevitable. With the right knowledge and a little practice, you can dramatically reduce your risk. And it starts with mastering one of the most common fall scenarios there is: turning. Why turning is so dangerous? Here's something most people don't realize. Turning is one of the most biomechanically complex movements we make during normal daily activities. When you're walking in a straight line, your body settles into a rhythm. Your weight is distributed evenly. Your momentum is going in a predictable direction, and your brain knows exactly what to expect. But the moment you turn, all of that changes. Your momentum is still carrying you forward, but your body is trying to go in a new direction. That mismatch between where your momentum wants to take you and where you're trying to go creates instability. Add to that the fact that your feet can easily get into a tangled cross position during a turn, and you have a recipe for a fall. I've seen it happen in my clinic, and I've heard the stories from patients time and again. Someone is walking through the kitchen, they turn to grab something off the counter, their feet get crossed, and down they go. The 2 biggest turning mistakes I see again and again are mistake number 1, turning too tight. This is when someone tries to spin around on a single spot, almost like they're trying to turn on a dime. When you do this, your legs can easily cross over each other. Your feet get tangled, your center of gravity shifts to one side, and that's when a fall happens. I've heard from so many patients who fell exactly this way. They went to turn, their legs crossed, and there was nothing they could do to stop it. Mistake number 2, taking too big of a step. Some people try to compensate for tight turning by swinging one leg out in a wide arc to change direction. The problem here is that a large crossover step throws your center of gravity way outside of your body. Your balance is compromised, and if you're moving with any momentum at all, that wide step can send you tumbling to one side. This mistake is just as dangerous as turning too tight. It just looks different. The solution to both of these problems is the same: the marching turn. The marching turn, your number one tool for turning safely. The marching turn sounds a little unusual at first, but when you actually do it, it feels natural. It looks normal. And most importantly, it works. Here's the concept. Instead of crossing your legs over each other to turn, either tightly or with a big step, you use small, controlled marching steps to gradually rotate your body in the new direction. Here's how to practice it. 1. Stand in a comfortable, stable position with your feet about hip width apart. 2. Decide you want to turn, let's say 90 degrees to your right. 3. Instead of swinging your right foot across your body or pivoting sharply, lift your right knee slightly. Just a small controlled march step. 4. As you step down, allow your body to rotate about 30 degrees to the right. 5. Lift the left knee, step, rotate another 30 degrees. 6. Continue this small marching motion until you've completed your turn. At no point in this movement do your legs cross over each other. At no point does your center of gravity shoot out to one side. You are always in control, always balanced, always safe. Now, I'll be honest, is when you first practice this slowly, it might feel a little exaggerated. But here's what I found in 26 years of working with patients. Once you speed it up to a natural walking pace, it looks completely normal. People around you won't even notice. What they will notice is that you're moving with confidence and control. The key things to remember about the marching turn: step up and forward, not across. Your feet should never cross the midline of your body. Rotate about 30 degrees per step. Smaller turns mean more steps, but more steps mean more stability. Use your ankle muscles. Let your ankles and feet do the rotating work, not your hips or momentum. Take your time. There is no rush. A safe turn is always better than a fast one. Practice this turn in your home every day. Walk down the hallway, get to the end, and use the marching turn to come back. Do it in the kitchen, do it in the living room. The more you practice, the more automatic it becomes and the safer you'll be. 5. Supporting exercises to make turning even safer. The marching turn is your primary tool, but like any tool, it works best when the person using it is strong and prepared. The following 5 exercises are specifically designed to build the strength, balance, and coordination that make safe turning possible. Add these to your daily routine, and you'll be amazed at the difference they make. Exercise 1. Standing heel raises. Why it matters? Your calf muscles and ankles are your first line of defense against falls. Strong ankles absorb uneven ground, adjust to changes in direction, and keep you upright when your balance is challenged. This exercise directly targets that area. How to do it? Stand behind a sturdy chair and hold the back lightly for balance. Place your feet hip-width apart, toes pointing forward. Slowly rise up onto the balls of your feet as high as you comfortably can. Hold at the top for 2 seconds. Slowly lower your heels back down to the floor. That's 1 rep. Complete 2 sets of 12 to 15 repetitions. What to focus on? Keep the movement slow and controlled, especially on the way down. The lowering phase is just as important as the lifting phase for building ankle strength. Progress tip: as you get stronger, try doing 1 leg at a time. Hold the chair for safety and do 8 to 10 reps on each side. Exercise 2, side-to-side weight shifts. Why it matters: when you turn, your weight shifts from one foot to the other. If your body isn't practiced at controlling that lateral shift, a turn can easily throw you off balance. This exercise trains your brain and your legs to manage side-to-side weight changes safely. How to do it? Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart with a chair or countertop nearby for support. Slowly shift your weight to your right foot, lifting your left foot slightly off the ground, just a ½ inch or so. Hold for 3 to 5 seconds, keeping your right knee soft, not locked. Slowly shift back to center, then to your left foot. Hold for 3 to 5 seconds. That's 1 full rep. Complete 2 sets of 10 repetitions on each side. What to focus on? Keep your standing knee slightly bent. Don't lock it. Think about keeping your core gently engaged. Imagine someone is about to tap your shoulder from the side and you're bracing yourself. Progress tip. Try doing this with your eyes closed once you feel steady. Removing visual input forces your balance system to work harder and get stronger. Exercise 3, marching in place. Why it matters. The marching turn depends on your ability to lift your knees with control while staying balanced. This exercise builds exactly that skill. It also improves hip flexor strength, leg coordination, and the connection between your brain and your feet, all of which decline with age and must be actively maintained. How to do it? Stand behind a chair, holding it lightly for balance. Begin marching in place, lifting each knee to a comfortable height, ideally to about hip level, but go as high as is comfortable for you. March at a slow, controlled pace. Count 1 full left-right cycle as 1 rep. Complete 2 sets of 20 steps, 10 per side. What to focus on? Don't rush. Keep your torso upright. Don't lean forward or let your back round. Each step should be deliberate and controlled. Progress tip. Once you feel comfortable, practice the full marching turn movement during this exercise. Walk forward a few steps, march, turn to the left or right, walk a few more steps, turn again. You're now practicing the exact skill you need for daily life. Exercise 4, tandem standing tightrope balance. Why it matters. The most vulnerable moment during a turn is that split second when your weight is transitioning from one foot to the other on a narrow base. Tandem standing, placing one foot directly in front of the other, trains your body to manage exactly this kind of narrow, unstable base. It's one of the most effective balance exercises available, and it requires no equipment. How to do it. Stand next to a wall or countertop for safety. Place your right foot directly in front of your left foot so that the heel of your right foot is touching the toes of your left foot. This is called the tandem position. Hold this position for 20 to 30 seconds, trying not to touch the wall unless necessary. Switch so your left foot is in front and hold again for 20 to 30 seconds. Complete 2 sets on each side. What to focus on? Keep your gaze fixed on a spot on the wall directly in front of you. A steady visual focus point dramatically improves balance. Breathe normally and keep your knees slightly soft. Progress tip. Try doing this with your arms crossed over your chest rather than extended for balance. This makes the exercise harder by removing your arms as a counterbalance. Exercise 5. Clock reach. Exercise. Why it matters. In real life, falls don't happen in straight lines. They happen when we reach, twist, and turn all at the same time. The clock reach exercise trains your balance under exactly these multi-directional conditions. It builds core stability, hip strength, and the dynamic balance that protects you during complex daily movements like turning while carrying something. How to do it. Stand on your right foot next to a chair, holding it lightly with your right hand for safety. Imagine you're standing in the center of a clock face on the floor. 12 o'clock is directly in front of you. 6 o'clock is directly behind you. Using your left hand, slowly reach forward toward 12 o'clock as far as you comfortably can. Then bring your arm back to center. Reach to 10 o'clock slightly to the left. Return. Reach to 9 o'clock directly to your side. Return. Reach to 7 o'clock diagonally behind you. Return. That's 1 full set. Complete 2 rounds on each leg. What to focus on. Move slowly and with intention. Keep your standing knee slightly bent. Let your hip and core muscles do the work of keeping you stable. This is the real training happening in this exercise. Progress tip. As you get stronger, reduce your grip on the chair. Eventually, try just hovering your fingertips near the surface, only touching if you actually start to lose balance, putting it all together. Here's a simple routine you can do every single day. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes and covers everything we've talked about in this video. 1. Heel raises. 2 sets of 12 to 15 reps. 2. Side-to-side weight shifts. 2 sets of 10 reps each side. 3. Marching in place. 2 sets of 20 steps, transitioning into marching turns. 4. Tandem standing, 2 sets of 20 to 30 seconds each side. 5. Clock reach, 2 rounds each leg. 6. Marching turn. Practice. Walk a short route around your home and use the marching turn every time you change direction. Consistency is the secret here. You don't need to do all of this perfectly on day 1. Start with what feels manageable. Do a little more each week and trust the process. Your body, no matter your age, has an incredible ability to adapt and get stronger when you give it the right kind of challenge. Who I am and why this matters: my name is Dr. Thomas, and I'm a physical therapist with 26 years of experience helping adults over 50 move better, feel stronger, and live with more confidence. Throughout my career, I've had the honor of working with thousands of patients, helping them get back on their feet, rebuild their independence, and stop letting the fear of falling run their lives. The people I work with are all different. Some are remarkably active, walking, jogging, even hitting the gym regularly. Others face bigger challenges. They hold on to walls as they move through their own homes. They avoid certain rooms. They've lost trust in their own body. But whether someone is thriving or struggling, one thing shows up again and again as a hidden danger: turning. That's exactly why I made this video, because turning is something we all do dozens of times a day without a second thought. And for many people over 70, it's the moment everything goes wrong. If I can help you move through that moment safely, I can genuinely help protect you from a fall that could change everything. A final word on staying safe. I want to leave you with this thought. Staying safe as you get older is not about being more cautious or doing less. It's about being smarter about how you move. The marching turn isn't about slowing you down. It's about giving you the confidence and the technique to keep moving freely, safely, and on your own terms. That distinction matters because the goal was never to make you more timid. The goal is to make you more capable. After 26 years of working with patients over the age of 70, I can tell you with absolute certainty, the people who age the best are not the ones who stop moving out of fear. They're the ones who learn to move better. They're the ones who take the time to understand their body, correct the small things that have quietly been putting them at risk, and build a foundation of strength and balance that carries them through everyday life. That's exactly what today's video is about, and I'm genuinely proud of you for taking the time to watch it all the way through. So please practice the marching turn every single day, work through the 5 exercises we covered, and be consistent, even on the days it feels small or routine. Those are actually the most important days. And share this video with someone you care about, a friend, a spouse, a sibling, because fall prevention is not just for you, it's for everyone you love who is getting older and deserves to stay safe. If you found value in what you learned today, type 1 in the comments right now. It helps me know that this content is making a real difference, and it helps other people just like you find this video when they need it most. If something didn't land quite right, type 0. Your honest feedback helps me make every video better. If you want even more tips like this practical doctor-tested advice made specifically for people over 50, make sure you're subscribed and that your notification bell is turned on so you never miss a new video. There is so much more I want to share with you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and share it with someone who could use it. Here's to moving well, living fully, and staying safe on your own terms every single day. I'll see you in the next one.